The review questioned whether the status of the HSE is an arm's length body within the DWP and whether that would be the right fit for it. I think the review also said that was going to be considered by government by 2025. Has that been considered, and have you a view on whether the DWP as a department is the right fit for the HSE?
First of all, I'd like to say that how much we appreciate our relationship with the DWP. We do feel that they support us but also really scrutinise us and hold us to account. So the Chair made reference to the framework agreement. So my appointment and that of the board is made by the Secretary of State. And each year we have a conversation about what is expected of us. So clearly our role is there to scrutinise and support the executive to deliver, but there is an annual business plan which is agreed by government, set out a whole series of KPIs which we take very seriously to deliver, and I am responsible to the Secretary of State and to Parliament for the delivery of that. So we do feel very supported by the department. However, that periodic review and the previous one before did make that recommendation. And I think it was made in light of the fact that, as Sarah referenced earlier, the responsibilities of the Health and Safety Executive have considerably expanded since we were created 50 years ago, most recently taking on the Building Safety Regulator role. So we work very closely with officials and ministers in MHCLG on that work. Post-Brexit, we've taken on considerable responsibilities for the regulation of chemicals in the UK, for which the sponsoring department is DEFRA. We also work with DESNES. We've got considerable role to play in the transition to net zero. If you think about new industries, carbon capture and storage, offshore wind, hydrogen, we're very involved with those industries, enabling them to set up and operate safely. And to some degree, we also work with DSIT, because thinking of our science capability, and we have a role, we're just one of the regulators, looking at the safe use of AI, for example. So in recognition of the fact that we work across so many government departments, I think the recommendation was made to consider whether it would be better if we were a non-ministerial government department which would be directly accountable to Parliament, recognising the scope of our work. But that responsibility to consider that lies with the department, and as far as I'm aware, that's not been a priority for them at the current time.